Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing good. Let us wait for the students to join, okay? I know the session from the day you people are carrying out, it will be a tiring one, and even after that you are again sitting for the session. It is great to welcome you. We'll wait till the students join, okay? And let me say about myself. I'm Manoranjani. I'm a subject expert of mental health nursing. I also can deal with nursing education and nursing management, right? Today we are going to see about a topic in a nursing education. Before that, I all welcome you for the Nursing Next Live, your digital coaching, Pathshala. Okay, I'm just waiting for the students to join. Let the students join. We just begin with the session, okay? Let us wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. Hello students, please put your comments. Good evening all. So say how was the day? I know you will be having an endless classes session and clinical session, right? So after completion of the clinical session and the class session, you will be expecting to have a good evening time. But in that evening time also, we are coming to occupy you by saying this is an important session, right? Okay, it is today we are going to see about an interesting topic, how technology is useful, how the technology is ruling nowadays in the education and the learning system. Okay, it is a small topic, right? I hope it will create interest in you, right? We'll begin with the topic. Yes. Okay, so what topic today we are going to see about? We are going to see about information, communication, technology in education. Okay, so we are going to see about information, communication, technology used in education. The 4 components: information, the message; communication, how we are communicating, right, an interaction; and the technology, the advancement, how it is used in the field of education. Got it? Okay. Okay, so what is the outline of? So today we are going to see about information, communication and technology and its concept, right? In specific objectives, we'll go with then certain points which we are going to see in detail. Okay, so at the end of the session, students will be able to define information, communication and technology. They are able to define what is what and explain ICT in teaching and learning process. What is the role? How ICT plays an important role in teaching and learning process. Next, the tools that are used in ICT, how the important tools are applied in an education field, and apply of ICT in education, the tools and its application in education. Next, we list down the benefits of ICT. With this, we are going to see also the role of teacher in utilization of ICT and what are the benefits it is going to give for the learners. Okay, students are coming. Okay, we'll move to the next. So these are the specific objectives that we are going to see in today's session. Yes, information, communication and technology. What is it? It is a mode of education. A mode. It is a mode means a way. Right? How this is used by the technologies, and using the technologies to support, enhance and optimize. To support, giving the baseline. Supplementary. How it is supporting the baseline. Next, enhancing. It means it is uplifting. And optimizing. Optimizing means maximizing. Right? Maximizing what? The delivery of information, right? How an information that we are having is delivered by using the technology. So, various research also told that ICT can improve the student learning and better teaching methods, right? Yes, now students are coming live, they can get a direct experience from the teacher, and also using a different technology to communicate with the students. It is not a traditional method, it is an advanced method using the technology. So, this is about ICT, Information, Communication and Technology. Okay, so ICT in teaching and learning process. Okay, teaching. Now what we are doing? We are teaching and as well we are learning. So, it is a basic tool. Basic tool for teaching and learning purposes. Next, remedial teaching. So, remedial teaching will be given, say, whenever the students are there, right? So, based on their performance, the students will be classified as slow, average and the advanced learner, right? In terms of slow learner, there will be an extra effort taken by both the teacher as well by the students in conducting the classes, a teaching session, which is said to be a remedial session. Teaching again with a special notification. Right? So, teaching again with the special notification and special effort, that is remedial teaching. Next, development of reasoning and thinking. So, what is development of reasoning and thinking? For example, if we are studying the structure of heart, okay, there are 4 chambers of the heart. If I say this, you will be just imagining, but if I show this, you will be seeing how the chambers of the heart is changing, how the chambers of the heart is divided, what are the upper level chambers and what are the lower level chambers. It helps to think the process and reason it, how it is happening, how the things are taking place, right? Next, instructional material is developed. See, the method which we are developing now, right? Developing the tool. Right? Developing the tool. Now, the method of teaching is developed. Right? How we are developing using a smart screen. This is the smart studio. We are here to convey the lecture and it is going to reach the students in every nook and corner. It is not that a traditional method the students will be sitting in front of us. Yes or no? Right? The students are, even if they are not in the present, even wherever they are, they can able to catch the session. They can catch the learning. That is instructional material development. Next, evaluation. Right? So, whenever the process of teaching and learning happens, it is taking place. It is side by side evaluated. Evaluated by the peers, evaluated by the authorities and evaluated by the students. So, here when the teaching is happening, I can see the comments of the students also at the end of the class, how the classes are. It is an evaluation and the feedback given for the lecture. So, this technology is helping to get the feedback then and there. Right? So, evaluation. Next, analysis for a learner. A learner can analysis by comparing a traditional class of learning and a classroom with an advanced technology. Right? Advanced technology, they can compare, right? How the session only by lecturing and how it is when we are showing. right? How it is when we are making into an important significant points, how it is reaching the audience, right? So these all are the process of ICT in teaching and learning process. I hope you're clear and understood. Okay, I thought let me wait for some more students. Okay, we'll move to the next, right? As the students joins, let them join in the class. We'll just see to the next slide. Okay. Next, types of ICT tools. It means an instrument, right? A tools, it is an instrument. That is building a digital infrastructure. Infrastructure means, you know, right? The building, the place where we can dwell, right? That is an infrastructure, developing an infrastructure. Now, ICT tools, it is a digital infrastructure. That is an infrastructure developed using a technology. Web-based learning. What is web-based learning? It is a Google search engine. E-learning. Right? The things now what we are discussing, side by side, you can go through it and you can compare it in the Google picture and to see that whether we are going in a right track or not. That also helpful in adding up an information into the subject point. Next is mobile learning, what we are doing now, right? A nursing next live, a digital pathshala, yes or no? So that it is giving the entire education in your hand. You can carry in your palm. Wherever you go, you can carry it. Whenever you feel like learning, you can learn it. That is a mobile-based learning. Next, classroom equipment. So how you can make the traditional classroom into an advanced technology classroom? By using the system, laptop, LCD projector. Overall, talking about a smart classroom. Right? A traditional classroom can be converted into a smart classroom by using all these equipments so that we can connect easily to the technology, and by based upon the technology, the updated information, the personalized information will reach you then and there. Right. So this is the ICT tools, that is developing a digital infrastructure, web-based learning, mobile learning and classroom equipment. Okay. Now, applications. How are you going to apply this ICT in education? Applications. Right? Applications practically. Right? Practically how we are going to see. It develop creative skills. Right? It develop creative skills. Yes, right. See, if I wish, I can write this in a sentence. Right? But I have selected a significant words which has more weightage and it is shown in a blocks. So that in the blocks, you have an important words developing creative skill, and that is explained now. Yes or no? Right? In this way, you can make a diagrammatic representation. Diagrams, flowchart, smart art, right? These can be used, right? And video conferencing. Do you remember when Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, first time he was interacting with the Anna University students in Chennai, right? Through the help of video conferencing. At that time, this video conferencing came into an existence in Indian scenario, right? It means it started widely utilized. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam cannot go and reach every colleges to give his value or presidential address, right? From the place where he is, he connected many students. So the students from the different colleges came to Anna University, and in one place through video conferencing, they had an interaction. Right? They had a lecture come discussion, right? That is video conferencing. It is made possible only because of the technology advancement. Next, telecommunication and networking. Now what we are doing? Right now we are communicating. And with the help of the network advantages, we are able to see each other, we are able to communicate each other, we are able to collaborate with each other. Next, telecomputing. Have you ever heard a word pager? Before coming of this mobile telephones, this laptop, right? We had a system called as pager. Right? That is telecomputing. The information, the messages that we can share through pager system. And next is messaging. Nowadays what we are doing, we are giving a text message, we are messaging through WhatsApp. All these are based upon the advancement in technology. Next, information search. For example, if I am saying that adolescent girls are having high risk for anemia, right? Having a high risk for anemia. So how do I prove this? I can prove this through evidence-based research, evidence-based sciences. How come you will believe that? So that information search, you can go through PubMed, a database, Scopus, Google Scholar, right? Through all these things, you can find n number of research articles based upon the topic. So how will you find? You just put a keywords, right? Adolescent girls, anemia. Or adolescent girls, risk of anemia. Right? There will be an n number of research articles, more than lakhs and lakhs. So if you want to still more specify, so how you want to do? Adolescents having a high risk of anemia in Uttar Pradesh. If you want a recent data, so 2020 to or 2015 to 2023 data. So you get a very recent data and an updation. It will give a good number of statistics. What is the recent scenario? Right? So in this way, technology used in information search. So these all are the way how the technology ICT is applied in education. Hi Arnavi, good evening. I hope you are listening. Okay, I'm still expecting the other students also. Students, please write as you come for the class. Okay, we'll see to the next, right? So this is the way applications of ICT that takes place in an education. I'm giving a more example in nursing education so that we can coordinate very closely how ICT can be used in a healthcare and medical field. Okay, next, benefits of ICT. Why do you want to use ICT? What is the benefit in this? Okay. So, it helps in learning and growing the interest in it. I have told, right? If I say there is a heart, it has 4 chambers, right and left ventricle, right and left atrium, right? So, if I show the picture, if I show the animated picture, animated picture has more weightage than saying orally. Right? Oral explanation is essential, right? In order to make you understand. But if I show you the picture, you go into it, you imagine how the chambers of a heart is. You touch your heart externally and you feel, okay, this is my heart. My heart looks like this. It has 4 chambers. The blood flow through like this, right? So it interests the curiosity. It creates the curiosity and interest in the method of learning. Next, it interactivity. Right? In those way, it creates the interest in learning and interactivity. You interact with the students, right? You ask with the students, hey, are you clear with this image? This is what ma'am is saying. This image shows the atrium. The blood flow through this way. Are you able to identify? Are you able to understand? It helps to improve the interactivity. At the same time, it increases the interaction between the teacher and the student, right? They can ask how the class is going, how you are perceiving the image, how do you feel now, right? So in this way, it helps to improve the interaction also. Next, collaboration between the students, right? In third year, there is a subject called research, right? You have to conduct a research, and before the completion, entering into the final year, you have to submit your project, right? So I have told that class 100 students are divided into 10 in a groups, okay? So for one group, I have given, as a research coordinator, I have given a a topic, protein energy malnutrition. Right? Now, students themselves will collaborate among each other and divide the works. Right? It means one will identify what are the review of literature, how many reviews are there in protein energy malnutrition. Another student can write the research methodology. Another student can write the problem statement and objectives, right? In this way, the student can collaborate among each other and they can find it with the help of advanced technology. I have already told how to use the database, for example, PubMed, Google Scholar, so that you can identify n number of literature. In this way, students' energy will boom and they will create an interest among themselves in learning. Next, it enhancing creativity, right? For example, if they want to write an assignment, by having the search engine, they can go through n number of content and they can make in a pictographical manner. In a flow chart or using a smart arts. Okay, in this way, they can personalize their content. Even the content given in the book will be same for all the 100 students. But the way how we are going to write it, the way how we are going to provide our unique identity, that technology can help us, right? There is a new innovation, that is ChatGPT, which helps you to frame the sentences, which helps you to write the paragraphs, right? It has its advantage. At the same time, it has its disadvantage also, right? Because it makes an individual to think less, to see and write, okay? So don't go for much technology user. You use the basic things in this period. As you grow up, we can go into an external and advanced use of technology, right? So, it helps in personalizing the content and to use the up-to-date content. How you can use the up-to-date content? By having EBP, evidence-based practice, that is researchers. Okay, right. And it increases the communication. Yes, advancement in technology helps to increase the communication. How it will increase the communication? In order to see how the work of the students can be compared between each other, right? Even the student is in far distance, the student can communicate by means of external gadgets, right? So through this way, it helps to improve the and enhance the communication, right? So these all are the benefits of ICT, which we are applying in an educational field. Right. Now, what is the role of ICT in teacher and learners in between, right? How the ICT is enhancing its role? It removes the traditional method. It removes the lecture method, right? It removes the traditional method. It enhances more discussion method. It enhances more live and example methods. It enhances more evidence-based practice methods, right? And make the teacher to apply modern method of teaching, right? Using a problem-based learning, giving a problem, making a small group of students and asking them to find the solution between the two groups. A same problem is assigned between the two groups. Who is coming with a better solution that can be get implemented, and having a group discussion. That group discussion can be maintained by the using technology. And nowadays there are in many universities and in many methods using a flipped classroom technology. What is the meaning of flipped classroom? Yes, anyone in a group can say me. What is the meaning of a flipped classroom? Yes, Arnavi? Anyone else? Okay, let me say. Flipped classroom means, right, it is also an usage of one of the modern method of teaching and learning, right? The content is already shown in the classroom, right? It means the slides will be running in the classroom. Once the slides completely finished itself and the students have taken the hints or the important points according to their level of understanding, right? Then the slides will be kept closed off and now the discussion starts. The teacher comes and the discussion starts. Right. So, this method of educational, this newer method also tried in various level of educational institutions. And ICT help teachers to motivate the students in developing interest in learning. Right. Take one example, the Chambers of Heart. Right. You just compare with it. If you are saying orally, how do you feel it? And if I am showing it, how do you feel it? So, in this way, the teacher motivates the students and provokes interest in students in learning method in a better way, learning in a better way. Next, it enhances communication skill properly with the students. It helps to develop the two-way communications and also a group communication among the students. Next, it bridges the gap between teacher and students. The distance which has the distance which exists between the teacher and the students will be come to an end. The teacher and the students feel they are working in the same platform, right? Same platform, and how the things can be get collaborated and completed successfully. Yes? Yes, I hope students are with me and they are understanding, right? So, till now we have seen about what is ICT, the definition of ICT. Yes, definition of ICT, ICT process and ICT tools. Tools means the instruments, right? What are the different instruments? How the ICT is implemented towards the level of education. Next, we have seen about the application of ICT. How ICT is applied in an education. Next, we have seen benefits of ICT. What is the benefit of ICT in nursing education? Then we have seen how ICT is modifying the teacher behavior and the student behavior. It means role of ICT in teacher and learning behavior of students, right? So, till this we have seen about ICT, and these all are the important points which we have covered under ICT. Now, let us see about important questions. Okay. So, ICT is an important unit where you can get a short answer. Yes, a 5-mark question, 4-mark question or a definition. Okay, under ICT there are different methods, active learning strategies. So that strategies can come in an essay question. But about an ICT, it can come in 2-mark, 4-mark or in a 5-mark question. Okay, let us see possible questions. Right? So the possible questions are define information, communication and technology. So it is a definition. It can be asked in 2 marks. And explain ICT teaching learning process. How the teaching learning process takes place with the help of ICT. It can be asked in 5 marks. Next, describe the benefits of ICT. Right? Now, the students who are in a live class, you just list down at least 2 benefits, so that I can come to a conclusion, at least you have understood a certain things in the class, right? Write at least 2 benefits. Yes, Arnavi, you can write. I hope students are writing. Okay, let them write. So, these all are the possible questions. So, describe the benefits of ICT. It also can come in 4 or 5-mark question. Okay, so these all are certain important questions or the possible questions in this unit, right? I hope you understood and you have enjoyed the session. If you have any doubts, you just please comment on it so that the doubts will be clarified then and there. Any doubts, students? Okay, I have get no questions. So that we are coming to the end of the session. I hope the session is useful and you have learned certain important points from this session. You go home, go through this content, take any important points as a hints, right? So that you can brush it off. You can brush it off and you can write your own explanation then and there. It will be easy for you to review the content. Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow in another live session. Till that, signing off. Thank you so much.